watching The Morning Breeze. Now this is our breakfast meeting. With me, I'm having a writer where we'll be discussing lots of things, including writing. But he's a very interesting writer in that he only concentrates on writing quotations. Now, it's not every day that we get to see our very own Ugandans coming up with quotations. Every time you open a book, a quotation comes in. Of course, it chips in, but normally you're looking at Luther King Jr., we're looking at Shakespeare, we're looking at Barack Obama. We never get to see our very own Ugandans. I think I've seen only one quotation coming in from the DP president, Dr. Norbert Mao. That's in one of the books around. And I was very impressed. But when I get to see a Ugandan coming up with lots of quotations, not just one, not just 10, but lots of quotations, it's very inspiring. You're welcome on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Could you get to introduce yourself to the people?
My name is Johnson Grace Maganja. I'm a freelance journalist, and I'm also a teacher by profession.
You're a teacher by profession?
Yes, please.
Teaching what level?
No, I'm a grade 3 primary teacher.
Oh,
yeah.
Very interesting. You must be so good. Can I guess what you're teaching?
I used to teach science and...
I was getting into English.
No, not really. I wasn't teaching
Are you
English.
serious?
Yeah. Science,
French?
SST, and maths were my subjects.
All right. Now we're looking at Grace, a writer.
Yes, please.
Tell me, Grace, why quotations?
Well, I had a dream of writing a book way back '97 when my dad passed away. But then, like, so much came up between then, and I was like, I'll keep on. I'll do it someday. I'll do it someday. It's now 12 years. Then, sometime last year, around October, I came up with all the stuff I had in my head about my life.
About your life?
About my life.
Okay.
This book is a summary of my life.
Okay.
I decided to put it in quotes.
Wow.
So I made them 100.
Are you serious? Yeah. That's very interesting. All these quotations are inspired by your real life stories.
It's real stuff.
So tell me, how did you start breaking these stories into one by one?
There were so many, like, I looked at family, my personal relationships, friends, failure, success. Then I came up with something unique and made a quote.
All right, very good. Now, if you're telling me that these quotations are inspired by your real life stories, I'll get into this one. Don't live your life on superstition.
Oh, with that one
is this real life experience? Were you very superstitious as a person?
Yeah. Small things in life. Like, for example, I remember there was a time they used to tell us, you're walking anywhere, and if an insect crosses from the left to the right, it means there's good luck where you're going. Then, like, the dreams you're having, hey, you dream in your toilet, you're going to get money. Those things don't
But
work.
those things are real.
Never. It is just an illusion in your mind.
Are you serious?
It's not true.
I'll be honest with you. I never, I won't say that I'm superstitious. Perhaps I'm simply traditional. But some of these superstitions are real. My mom always tells me, if you meet this person who always downs you with bad luck, and the moment this bad luck is dawned on you, it normally comes out of that person greeting you first. So she tells me, if you ever get to meet that person, like very early in the morning, be the first person to greet them.
No, I don't believe that. It's what you believe. You see, what you believe is what your mind will show is real. You believe bad luck, that's what you'll see. You believe positive, that's what you'll see. That's what I believe, yeah.
Okay, now we're looking at, tell me something brief about your life, your
about
past
my life?
as a person, yeah.
My past, I'm a Mchiga by tribe.
You're all my tribe, right?
I'm a Mchiga. I come from the Basiji clan, which is the strongest clan among the Bashiga.
Bashiga have clans.
Yeah, but it's the strongest among the Bashiga. My totem is Ntengove.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You're Mchiga.
Yes,
You're having a totem?
Yeah.
I've not seen that among the Chiga.
They are there.
Okay.
They are there. Then my father was the late John Mushekura. My mom was the late Faith Namala. Julie. We are 10.
You're 10. How many boys, how many girls?
We are 4 boys. We are 8 boys and 1 girl. Yep.
How has life been for you? I'm asking these questions basing on the quotations. Has life been this so hard? Have you gotten everything you want in a silver spoon? I mean, what was your childhood like?
My childhood was really fun because my parents gave me the best education they could. But the moment my mom passed away, that was 93, my dad 97, things turned.
Yeah, they took a different twist.
Different direction.
Okay, I'm looking at working hard may not necessarily bring you success.
Pardon?
Working hard may not necessarily bring you success. Have you put in a lot without receiving?
Yeah, lots of time. If I told you the kind of jobs I've done to where I've reached right now, you wouldn't believe it. Because I've worked as a porter on building sites. I used to wash cars in Bugalobi. I was once a houseboy for 3 months. I've done so much, and like I was struggling, and like things weren't working. So in life I saw, I'm like, is it all about working hard or what? Then from my personal experiences, I would see my friends, and I tell you, he's done this, but they're still a failure in life.
Okay.
That's what inspired me to write that one.
How do you find writing in Uganda?
Writing in Uganda is, I've had this cliche statement, people say the reading culture is poor, and I don't believe it. And I really hate the sound of that statement. The thing is, most people tend to think like we should always write in English, the English language. But I think we should go down to our mother tongue. Write in Ruchiga, write in Runyoro, write in any different language.
Have you written any quotations in Ruchiga?
So I've got someone who is interpreting the quotes for me in Swahili. I'm going to, first of all, based in Uganda, Swahili, then maybe the other northern languages like Acholi. Our friends are doing it for me right now, yeah.
Now, tell me, are you doing writing for business or is it out of passion?
Yeah, it is out of passion and from my personal experience as a teacher. Presently, I'm doing freelance writing with Observer. I write for the Observer. Then the rest is also work with TT on her show.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, basically that's it.
All right, very interesting. I'm having Grace with me, Grace Maganja, and he is a writer. He basically specializes in writing quotations. Now, when you get to look at this book, you just can't believe it. There are lots of quotations, and they are all his quotations. Yeah, there is nothing like copy and paste. Yeah. Who inspires you among the different writers?
Different writers? David Scars. Okay. You know the book, The Magic of Thinking Big. I had to think big, and it's really worked for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really worked for me. And Joyce Meyer, I like her books.
What's your best quotation? One that drives you every day? From some other writer, before you get onto your very own
Some other writer. Let me see. There was a quote I got from David's book, and he was like, there are no bad jobs. It's just attitude to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And among your quotations?
Mine is a personal experience that was really bringing me down. Habitual borrowing is self-destructive.
Wow.
Habitual borrowing is self-destructive.
Okay, now there is a very unique format that you always get to use in your books. When I was reading this book, I realized that you always get to interpret your quotations.
Yeah.
Is this not undermining the reader's capacity to interpret this themselves?
The original plan was like, I had only put all the quotes, but I was like, people out there may not really get what I want them to get. I was like, let me simplify things.
Don't you think that's the beauty of a quotation? Reading and trying to analyze, and you try to interpret it, and after interpreting, now you try to put this into practice without having someone interpret it for you.
Okay, I felt like people are different.
Okay.
You may understand it, but may fail to understand it. It was like, hey, what do you mean by this? So I'm like, I'll use it from known to unknown. I'll try to simplify things for people down there. I wanted someone down there to really get the meaning of the quotes.
Well, I simply thought it was your brand. Now, is this your first edition?
Yeah, it's the first. And currently it's out of stock.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the only 2 copies left at Uganda.
How much is a copy?
A copy goes for 10,000 shillings.
How many copies did you release?
So far, I've printed 500 and they're all gone.
And they're all gone. You must be making big money.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, very interesting. So when should we get to look forward to receiving a second edition?
By next week, they'll be in bookshops. Second edition will be out.
Still quotations?
Quotations, but improved, because there were comments I got from readers out there about this. So I made some few changes, but it's still the same book, but better this time.
Better this time. Different quotations, we won't get to see.
No, the same.
They are the same quotations, but better.
Yeah, but better the designing.
Okay.
And some few changes I got from people who are reading the book.
All right, I can see you carried something for us. Yeah, it seems to be a package for the viewers and for me myself. But before we get onto the package, there is you know, you told me these are drawn out of your own personal experiences. So when I read something and I like it, I would like to know
It's okay.
what really happened. Now there is
a
quotation 76 that says, "Love is a double-edged sword." What's your experience in love?
I've had the worst nightmare. I've been dumped 5 times. I think. 6.
Okay. Dumped 6 times?
Yeah, different.
Come on, why don't you dump yourself and, you know, you get to feel how...
I can't, because I still believe in myself.
No, I mean, why? How come it's not you who dumps? It's you who's raised dumped.
I think I tend to see things through other people's eyes. So I'm like, maybe she had a reason to do this. Maybe they're not patient. I'm like, so hang in there.